Hello, my virtual friends. My name is Catherine, also known as Miss Blue, and welcome to Her Tears Were My Light. Romantic sappiness ensues in this lovely visual novel where we play as time, and that's all I know about. So, let's begin. Start. I don't know how sappy's gonna be, but we'll have to see. I haven't played many visual novels before, so I'm not exactly sure of them that much, so excuse me, forgive me if I skip over stuff by accident and things like that. I don't know what all this means, but still. Anyway. Let us begin. Settle yourselves and get a blanket. Get nice and cozy. Let me tell you a little story. Darkness. Darkness and nothing. In all directions. At some point I started thinking, shouldn't there be something here? Something anywhere? So I started looking. I don't know what exactly I was looking for, but as I wandered I spotted a light in the distance. Ah, here's us. Are we the fabled time? As I approached I found another. And another. A trail of burning lights. They travelled out and away, their steady glow piercing tiny holes in the darkness. They fascinated me. I decided to walk until I reached the source. Oh, it's a crying girl. I found a girl. She was sitting on the bed of those stars. It was a beautiful sight. Aww, I can tell the sappiness from here. It's gonna be great. Memory saved. Someone's here. Space. Oh, there's someone here. What should I say to her? I don't know. There's only one option in the infinite choices of the universe. Are you crying? Excuse me, but... Oh, that's me, sorry. Excuse me, but have you been crying? I feel so lonely. I just can't seem to stop. But now someone's here. Me, I'll be glad of my company. It's so great. I didn't think someone would come, but you're here. Ah, I'm so happy. If you're happy, then stop crying, honestly, Space. Huh? How did you know my name? I don't know, it just slipped out. How did I know her name? She never told it to me. But something about her feels so familiar, like an old friend. Oh. This isn't fair, I don't even get to introduce myself. And I have to ask for your name. Oh, sorry. It's time. 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 What are you doing? Saying 8 times will help you remember. 8 is on the side. On its side is infinity. That's how I'll never forget. Interesting. I see. So time. Where'd you come from? The start. That's pretty good. If I had to give it a name, I'd call it the start. Excuse my coughing, honestly. The start. Yes. It makes sense to begin at the start. Does that make where we are now the middle? You started here, didn't you? I don't know if we can call it the middle. We can, this place has changed. This is a lovely little game so far. The music's very nice in the background. The characters are very nicely drawn as well. That's it. Yes, you're here with me now, time. So before it was the start and now it's the middle. It made sense in its own way. The girl is very straightforward. I can tell. So if there's a beginning, is there an end? It's most likely. I mean, scientists have said that the universe will probably collapse in like a couple billion years and implode and all sorts of horrible things. It makes sense for that would be the case. You think so too? I wonder what it's like. Well, if the end is sad, the start was lonely, will the end be lonely too? I don't want that. I can't do crying, honestly. I'm embarrassing, honestly. Ugh. You cry a lot, don't you? Poor Space. No worry, you have people who love you so dearly, Space. You have no idea. Because look, whenever I do, the stars come out. Oh. I already know it, so maybe it'd be rude to point that out. Oh, that's so sad when she cries, the stars come out. Oh. You can make a little poetic thing there if you like, about how beauty can come from sadness and all that stuff. I can't really explain it, but somehow they make me feel a little less lonely. So from the start, you've just been here making the stars? Yes, you see, where there is nothing, I want to put something. Does that make sense? I guess it does. Time's just like, I don't even know. What kind of things do you do, Time? I move the entire universe on my own. I can make the universe move forwards, backwards. I can jump to any moment I've already experienced. Wow, that sounds like hard work. Making stars sounds harder to me. No, it's easy, watch. I'm just crying again. I didn't mean to make you cry again. Actually, this is a good chance to demonstrate. Yeah. Huh? Alright, I remembered the outcome. Memory save, she's going to cry. Now I'll remind to when I said making stars sounds harder, then I can try to stop her from crying. I'll need to rewind. I have a button for this. It's at the bottom of the screen. If I can't make use of the rewind button, I'll end up going in circles. And if I get stuck, I can always reset, but for now, I need to rewind. Oh, okay. Oh, like proper. Okay, keep going. Alright, there we go. Time sounds. Don't start crying, just prove how easy it is, okay? How did you know what that was I was about to do? That's my power. You already cried before, so I went back to the moment before you did in order to stop you. Excuse my stuttering there. This is interesting so far. I like the fact that they use like the mechanic in visual novels, like to go back and do it again to actually have that matter to the story. That's very cool and creative. Wow, you're incredible, Time. Oh shucks. It was nothing really. Don't even think about it. You know something? I only just met you, but it feels like we've always known each other. And this is crazy. I did know your name from the first moment I saw you, so maybe your feeling is true. I can't remember talking with you like this before now. Just like I can't remember crying before you changed what happened. It must be a paradox. Uh-oh. Those things are bad. Hey, how did you find me in the first place? I just followed your stars and here you are. Oh, that means, hey, if we ever get separated, I can just cry. That way you'll always be able to find me. Aw, this is so sappy, but I adore it so. It's it's lovely. Sure, but I don't know if I like the thought of making you cry. I won't have to, as long as you're here with me. I'm kind of afraid to go back to being alone. Alright, I'll stay. It doesn't seem like there's anyone else out there anyway, so I have no reason to leave. Anyone else? Oh no! If there is someone else out there, don't you think we should try looking for them? Who else would be out there? Was time and space? Well, I suppose then there'd be, well, gravity. I suppose it might be out there. I don't know. Yes? You don't want them to feel lonely, do you? Exactly. I'm so happy you understand me, Time. Oh, they're so cute. This is adorable. I love it. We wandered into the void together to see if we could find anything else out there. But all we found was darkness. And the more darkness we found, the more space would cry. I didn't like seeing her cry. I didn't want her to feel lonely. Much to my relief, she agreed to rest when I suggested it. I closed my eyes for a while. When I opened them again, I was back in the dark. Space? Uh-oh. She's gone. Oh no. What happened? All the stars are gone too. Did I make a mistake? I'll rewind from here to before I close my eyes. Alright, okay. Going. Back. I won't close my eyes this time. I have to pay attention so I don't miss what caused everything to go black. Time, you look all serious all of a sudden. This can't be fun for space either. Like me just like, okay, something bad's gonna happen. She's like, what? I didn't know this. Something strange happened, but I don't know what it was. Something strange? Scanning the cosmos, I noticed something seemed to be blotting out a group of stars in the distance. Oh, I thought that was space. I spotted the anomaly. I could just barely make it out against the dark background of the void. There was someone out here after all. As soon as they noticed I spotted them, they disappeared. I squinted towards the area, but they'd been standing only a moment before, thinking I could easily find them again at such a distance. But very suddenly... Hey! She appeared right behind space. This like dark matter or something? Is that it? What are you? Nil? Oh, jeez. Her demise. Oh no! She phased right through space, somehow erasing her from existence. The stars around us dimmed and faded as she disappeared. This is what happened before. This is what I missed by taking my eyes off her. It was awful. I wanted it to stop. Oh god. Hey. Thanks, Nil. You bitch, honestly. You took away my only love in this literally entire universe. Where space once stood before me, there was only now Nil. What have you done to space and the stars? You took away everybody's hopes and dreams and all the beauty. Now all that's left is the void. But it's beautiful like this too, isn't it? No, I don't like it. Bring back space. Bring back her stars. If that's how you feel. I'll lock you in this moment until you understand. An ending. No! I won't accept this. What can I do? If I return to the start, if I start over now, I could change this. Otherwise, I'll be trapped in this loop. Oh, okay, right. Rewind, going back. As far as I can. This is crazy, man. Can I go further? I can't go further. Why? I'm rewinding as fast as I can. Save points? Oh, right, I didn't even, oopsie. There. No, that's bad. I didn't quit. Jeez. No, not quit. Jeez. Return. Oh, wait, memories. There we go. Save points. Memories. Alright, okay, so we need to warp to a specific Oh, I didn't save. Ew. Dang it. Okay, hang on. How do we do that? Okay, just reset? No, actually, that's not right. Oh, wait, oh, we're supposed to not. Okay, why can't I rewind past this point? If I go forward, all I see is... Oh. Wait, go back. Can I go further? If I go fast forward. Oh, shit, I didn't, wait, go back again. Why are you stopping me from rewinding? Why can't I go back to protect space from you? That wouldn't be fair. It's not fair that you suddenly took her away. You don't like it? No! Have you not told this already? You don't, oh, jeez. No, I don't like it. Bring back space. That's how you feel? Okay. And we're stuck here again. Right, back we go. Hurry. No, space, you'll be okay, I swear. Maybe. Yep, same again. I have to be able to get out of here somehow. Is it the same again? Okay, we're supposed to reset. I get you, game. Okay, yes. Alright then, so I suppose if we start again now, I understand now, that's what I was supposed to do. Okay, darkness. Yeah, okay, but I knew someone was out there, I just had to find her again, so I started looking. I wanted to find space. As I retraced my steps, I spotted her light in the distance. Here she is again. There was space, sitting on a bed of her stars, just like I remembered. Excuse me? Oh, someone's here. What should I say to her? You're alive! You're okay, even though I just met you! I thought something terrible happened, but you're right here. I'm glad you're okay. Huh? Like, she has no idea about anything. Oh, this is horrible for the poor time. She looked at me like she's never seen me before. Because, of course, she hadn't seen me before. This space was new. How could I have expected her to remember what happened? In my excitement to see her alive and well, I'd forgotten that rule. I decided to try recreating the first memory. Never mind. Wait, have you been crying? I felt so lonely, I can't seem to stop. But now someone's here. I don't think someone would come, but you're here. And she's so happy to see us. Yeah, you no need to cry for us now, Space. Oh yeah, that's probably how we knew her name in the first place. We've gone through this before. This is just our, like me's first experience seeing it again. Of course I know your name, even though you didn't tell it to me in the first time either. This isn't fair, don't you get, yeah. Introduce yourself, it's time. Do we have to literally go through this over and over again? As time, just... Man, this is bad. Or you saying 8 times, yes. Except it's impossible for you to remember when I go back to before I told you. The future? Would you believe me if I told you it came from the future? When I thought I was all alone, you proved me wrong, so I'll believe whatever you say. Thanks, Space, you're the best. Besides, there's this feeling in my chest, you're definitely someone I can trust. Oh, Space is so adorable. I'm Time, she's Space, jeez. I'm glad, well, it's true. I did come from the future. We've already met before, and you wanted to search this void to see if we could find anyone, or anything else. That does sound like something I'd want to do. Did we find anyone? Yes, we did, and it was horrible. Someone found us, but it's hard to explain what happened. I don't want to scare her. We didn't find anyone. Oh, Time. It's better to tell her. May as well have her scared and knowledgeable than, you know, wandering and, unsafe, basically. We didn't find anyone, that's why I think we should stay together. Oh, it'd be sad if there was someone out there and they were feeling lonely as I was. I lied to her. She said she believed whatever I say and I took advantage of that trust. Oh, you bastard time. But I didn't know I didn't know how to tell her what happened. I wanted to avoid the ending I saw before. If this path didn't lead to something better, I could always make a save point and rewind from here. Oh, I better do that. Save. Here we go. Good, good. Okay, return. And I understand the save things now. Hey, Time, if you're from the future, why did you come here? Well, so I'll be able to talk to you again. Then in the future, we're not able... Oh, jeez. Then in the future, we're not able to talk anymore. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I'll reassure her she doesn't start crying again. Well, if she cries again, like, la, then we'll have a whole universe of stars eventually. Yes, we were separate, but I'm going to change it so it doesn't happen. That's a relief. I should figure out a backup plan too, so that you're not the only one working hard on this. How did you find me in the first place? That's easy, I already knew where you'd be waiting for me. But I'm talking about the very first meeting before you knew where I was. What about then? I just followed your stars, and here you are. Well, that means, hey, if we ever get separated, I can just cry, and that way you'll always be able to find me. Sure, but I don't know if I'd like the thought of making you cry. I've seen this before. As long as you're here with me, afraid to go back to being alone. Great. I'm glad you feel the same, Time. Would it be alright just to lay here together just for a little while? If you want to, then I don't mind. Yay. We can just stare at the stars. I held her hand so that Nil wouldn't be able to sneak up on us. Our fingers interlaced so easily. It was as if they belonged together like this. But that was impossible. That feeling, even if it didn't make any sense, only made me hold tighter. As long as I held on to space, Nil wouldn't be able to take her away. We could lay here and admire the stars together, and never do anything else. I'd be satisfied just like this. Oh, it's adorable, I love it. Time, can I ask you something? Sure. What happened before? What was it that made you came back in order to change it? I already told you, we got separated. I know, but I definitely would have been crying if that happened. Couldn't you have followed my stars? I couldn't, you weren't able to make them anymore. That's terrible. What happened to not telling her, Time? Honestly, I'm glad you came back. If we couldn't find each other, I want to change that too. Ah, we lay there in silence for a while. I had the feeling that space could sense I was waiting for something. She didn't ask what. As long as I held on to her, she had nothing to worry about. Nil, surely she was watching us from somewhere the light from space's stars didn't reach. Oh, I see. I wanted to be ready. I wanted to be able to stop her when she appeared. But we fell asleep. Oh no. It happened again! I let it happen again. I've lost space again. Time, don't go back anymore. Why are you doing this? She's going to trap me here again, isn't she? Stay. Oh, it's just staying. Okay then. Well then, what the hell do I do now? Oh, I suppose like we have to just reset again. Alright then, let me play one more time just to see if I can find a different ending. If I get to something new, I shall show you. If I don't, then I'll end it there. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, we're back here again. I told her about everything that's happened previously, and she got a bit upset, so we're just holding hands together now. I told Space about the other versions of our meeting that I knew of. I told her that Nil was somehow able to limit my power, trapping me in loops and keeping me from rewinding far enough to stop her whenever she appeared. And Space wanted to help. She said that if we worked together we might have a chance. It was better than trying to fight this monster on my own. Oh no. Oh. It's so sad for Time having to go through this over and over again. Nil seems to only appear when we let our guard down. I tried waiting before, but we fell asleep. Then we have to make the first move. What should we do? I don't know. If we could go back far enough, just enough to know exactly what's going on, or what's going to happen, that I'd be able to fix it. The only way we've been able to learn anything is through seeing you get taken away. I don't want to watch that happen again. Oh, Time. You're working hard, aren't you? I want to help. Oh, they're hugging. That's adorable. I don't want you to feel alone. I'm here. So I hope I can do something for you. We stayed like this for a while. She was warm. It felt nice. I considered pausing the universe here, in this moment. After all, moving forward could cause something awful to happen. And it was up to me, whether or not to let this path play out. But I knew I didn't have to be afraid because I wasn't alone. Oh shit! Nil had already shown herself. Why are you doing this? This is Nil? Why do you look like me? You're the copy, why don't you stay erased? Oh no. Space run, I'll stop her. But I don't want to be separated from you. It's only temporary, I promise. I'll be able to find you later, so get out of here. I don't like this, I don't like this! Oh my god. In an instant, Nil's body blinked out of existence. She slipped through my grasp. Oh no, did she get space? And once again, space was gone. Was there nothing I could do? Nil had beaten me no matter what I tried. My attempts to change fate were only hurting space again and again. Are we stuck here now? Time? Why won't you look at me? You keep taking space away. Of course I wouldn't want to look at someone who'd do that. You're crying for her? I felt so overwhelmed by hopelessness I barely noticed my tears. How strange, I thought, for me to cry so easily. Space was always the one who... And there it was again, the feeling I'd known for her much longer than I possibly could have. I didn't understand these feelings. Aren't you going to reset again? What's the point if you always... Again? She said again? Then she remembers the other times I asked you before, what are you? Are you space? Like, in some weird way? I don't know. I am nil, emptiness, void. Whatever you want to call me. Wherever there is something, I want to make it nothing. Does that make sense? Why would you want to do that? You exist to take space away? Space exists to take me away. Why can't you understand? Must I explain it to you? Time, please listen. Triple dot. You're still here? Oh shit, okay. I didn't know. I thought that was like the middle option. Yeah, okay. Just say what you want to say. Well, I may as well be nice enough to her. Fine. If I know why she's doing all this, I'll be able to think of a way to stop her, but there's another feeling in my heart when I look at her. Sympathy. Why? In the very, very beginning, I was alone. There was only me and the thick, empty, infinite darkness that surrounded us now. And at some point I thought, I wanted to be there. I don't want to be more than just that. That was when I changed from nothing to something. It was also when you first appeared, Time. From that point on, it felt like we were all there ever was, and all there would ever be. One time and one space, no one else. Aww. We had so much fun together, I thought it would last for all eternity. But then my light faded and you stopped. You stopped, but I was still here. I was still here, but you rewound to be with the light I left behind. I waited for the end to come again, thinking maybe I could reach you there. But whenever it came, you would just rewind again to be with the other new me. Another new space, and it made me so jealous. Oh, we were being such a horrible person to Nil. Man, I waited for so long for you to finally find me. But how could you? I couldn't cry, I couldn't create any light of my own for you to follow. You found new lights, her stars. You forgot about me. How could that be true? I don't have memories like that. There's no way I could forget about space. But you did, again and again. She always returns to nothing, to me, and you always go back to the beginning. You never stay with me. You always want to stay with space, but not Nil. It's because my darkness isn't as beautiful. You always choose her stars over me. I erased everything, all of the universe, and started over with just one. Just one for you and me. But space is always there too, and you always go to her. Is that why I can't remember it? Because you erased the universe that held those memories? Do you know what the universes are now? It's you and space together, and I'm alone. That's why. That's why I wanted to bring you to the end faster. Even if I learned how to stop you from rewinding when I erased her, I could finally reach you, but you only got mad at me. I finally set everything right, but you didn't understand anything at all. I was stupidly hoping you would remember everything if you could just see me again. I was so angry when you didn't. Man, this is a really, tragic thing here. This is horrible. How could I recall memories that were erased unless these feelings in my heart? I still can't stop you from resetting. I can't stop you from doing what's always brought you closer to her. You've been going farther and farther away. I didn't know what to do anymore. I didn't want to have to explain it all to you like this. I want you to remember on your own. I can't take this anymore. Nil. Even if those memories were erased from me, they still left an impression in my heart. And that impression, that love, has driven my every action up until this point. But you and space are connected. All of my memories with you were with who is space now. That's how I got confused. I don't want to hear that. Thanks to you, I finally understand what I've been feeling all along. And that's you. And you are someone very precious to me. Even if those feelings were projected onto you... Wait, even if those feelings were projected onto IU, who wasn't you anymore. Jesus, it's getting confusing, more and more confusing as time goes on. I'm sorry, Nil. You're so mean, you treat me like I was the bad one. I was the one who messed up from the start, can you ever forgive me? All I wanted to be was at your side again, and you forgot about me. I won't forgive you so easily. That's fine, I'll work hard to make it all up to you. Good. You have all of eternity to do that, just the two of us. Just the two of us, huh? Here's a choice to make here. I'll have to think about this one. There's definitely two endings to be had here. Because fine like this, I can stay with Nil forever, I can go back and do space over and pretty much repeat the same cycle over and over again. And considering the fact we've done that quite a lot and it never brought us that much happiness, it only brought us pain, really. May as well stay here. It's fine like this. Yeah, just the two of us. We can make it if we tried. I'm so happy. I've waited for this for so long. I know, sorry to keep you waiting. And that Nil embraces us forever. Nil and I spent all of eternity together, just like you said. Alone together in the darkness without space's light. I felt like I'd left something behind, but being together with Nil, no, with my true space, that was what mattered. I had a lot to make up for. And it's over! Huzzah and hooray. Alright then. Special thanks to my supporters on Patreon for making this possible, and you, thanks for playing. You're very welcome, game makers. This is an awesome little game. I do want to see though, because like, wait, wait, options, is it? No, wait, return? Dang, I think I don't, I'll have to go through all again. I think that was like the last choice. So I assume that if we'll just continue that same cycle over and over again if I pick to go back. So let's just end it there. Oh, I also noticed as well, there's no stars at the end of all this. Just infinite darkness forevermore. But still, we were by her side, so all was well. So, that was Her Tears Were My Light. You guys can play this for yourself. It's on itch.io. I will leave a link in the description, so you guys can maybe find out if there are other endings, or maybe you can choose to go with Space. The original Space, instead of going with Nil. Either way, you have to wait. You have to go and see for yourselves. Excuse my stuttering, honestly. Either way, this game is awesome. I really, really like it. The sappiness was just adorable. It didn't get like cringy or anything like that at all. This is beautiful. I love this game so much. Music was great, and the drawings are actually very, very cool looking. So, that's enough. That's enough gushing about the game. Let's end the episode there. Thank you all so kindly for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. See you later.